Welcome back. I'm sorry if I surprised you guys. びっくりさせてごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。ちょっと思った以上にマイクが大きかった。ということで皆さんお帰りなさい。Welcome back to Tokyo Sandbox stream. And today we got our amazing, notorious James from Springloaded Games. How's it going? Nice to see you again. Everybody, how are you guys doing? Welcome.
I love that fucking Star Wars wipe there, out of the video.
Whoa.
Wow, I felt like
we're
Jedi.
fancy like that.
Wow.
We're definitely fancy like that.
That's him over there, right?
Yeah, that guy over there.
Ninja dude, man.
Yeah, the ninja dude.
Wow.
Everything, the engine behind the stream. What is it? What is this game?
It's not really about fishing. No, well, technically,
really?
No, technically, obviously you fish a lot, but it's kind of like, it's a bit of a troll because you catch some fish, and then after catching some fish, you start catching action figures and plastics and all kinds of things. So the game kind of focuses on the idea that the ocean doesn't really actually have many fish left in it compared to the amount of shit that we all put in it.
That's true.
So, you know, I don't really want it to have like some deep message though. That's not really the point. Even though it's there, I don't want people to be like, preachy, social justice warrior, man. I don't want to play that game. That's the shit.
It's much more just like, we have random stuff. Let's go random stuff.
It mostly is. I mean, but some of it's like really fucking dark. Like you'll catch a fish and it will be described as a plush of a fish, and it must be a plush because it's stuffed with lots of plastic. But obviously it's actually, and it smells of fish. It's got all these like really weird detailed descriptions. Yeah. Obviously it's supposed to be a dead fish that's died from like eating too much shitty pollution and stuff. But
damn. That's deep. Yeah. That's deep already.
So deep, man. But you know, I don't really care. It's just funny, you know.
Yeah,
like, not that killing our world's funny, but
it's like, yeah, fish dying with all the plastic. That's funny. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know if I can talk to them.
I'm crying so much. So much sorrow.
I'm sorry.
But the game is supposed to be very like fun, right? It's not like trying to be anything heavy or serious.
Yeah. So this game, apparently, it's coming out this year.
I think so, on many platforms.
Many platforms.
Yeah.
What's the many platforms?
So I think we're doing it on the mobile phones.
The mobile phones.
And we're doing it on the
starter.
On the Switch.
The Switch.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And the PlayStation probably, and some Steam.
PlayStation and Steam.
So the game's hugely different between the different platforms. It has like really in some ways for a phone game, it's like got a lot more depth and story and narrative than you'd necessarily expect in that kind of game. So, but that stuff comes from the fact that we're doing this big console version, and the console version is radically different. The controls are totally alternate, and the way that it works with its monetization and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, we're pretty confident that players will enjoy playing both because they have different things to offer, you know. But yeah, we're making loads of games. We like making lots of games.
Which means that you have a lot of other games to show?
It does. Shall we talk about other games?
Let's talk about the other games.
He's got his thumb up like he downloaded the 5 gigabyte video.
Let's go with the 5 gigabyte video then.
Which I've not seen yet. So
we're going to be surprised. It's all of a sudden it's like, oh, we can't show this.
Oh, there it is. Look, there's a title screen. And that's a mouse moving around.
Ooh.
I think the person in my company who caught this for me yesterday didn't turn off the mouse. Wow.
Oh, it was him, apparently.
That was you moving your mouse. Did you ruin the stream for everyone with your mouse? Yeah.
He's mesmerizing, hypnotizing everyone. Oh, those characters are
So it's a 4-player game, look. Let's see what happens next. Now they go Power Rangers, look at that.
Oh, nice. And it opens the door. Oh, dude.
So, yeah, this this was announced because Bit Summit put it on their website and said it's coming out for the Switch.
So it's a Switch game.
Yeah, no one's ever seen this. This is like...
This is the first time.
World exclusive.
No! This is the first time, everybody, seeing this game. That's why it's 5 gigs.
Yeah.
That's probably why it's 5 gigs.
I think I made the microphone sound terrible then. Yes, world exclusive. I was trying to sound like some sort of cool announcer.
So it seems like you are a group of people, pretty much like a battling game between friends.
Your people dressed in like fish costumes. Because,
swimming around.
Well, there's actually a story, but I shouldn't ruin the story because it's supposed to be a mystery, but I'm going to ruin it anyway. So
are you?
There's these like weird gods, and they basically collected 4 humans, and they clone them, and every time they clone them, they make them a little bit different to try and refine them, and then they make them battle. So you play those humans, and they dress them up to customize them because it looks cool. That's why they put them in the little fish costumes. Because the gods are a bit crazy, and randomly you might meet the gods, and they're really odd. There might be one in a bit. But the gameplay is like Bomberman with a bit of Splatoon, I guess. So the objective is to... Oh, they're playing Deathmatch or something. I don't know what they're playing. Oh, Hunter mode.
Kind of reminds me of like Snake or Centipede, where you kind of block their pathway and then...
But yeah, you don't actually block their pathway. You're just painting the level. And you have like a single bullet that you can shoot. And basically you have to either pick up your bullet or, or you kill someone with it, obviously. And you can shoot bullets around corners if you're really skilled, like these people are, who are just killing themselves over and over again. Yay.
Yay. Such a cute.
It's good to know that while I was in Japan, people were just playing my game in the office, not doing any work. Oh my God.
So how is everybody like actually, so are you showcasing this game on the floor too, or no?
We are. Oh look, it's a god.
Oh my God!
It's one of the weird gods.
You can't see.
What's he gonna say? How well do you really know each other? Trust is only superficial. How does that make you feel?
That feels, your games. You say that they're not deep, but they always are deep for some reason.
Yeah, this one's really. It's got loads of really dark things it says in it that are really funny.
Like the character and everything's simple, but when you explain it, I'm like, oh wow, this is deep.
So yeah, the idea is anyway that like these gods. Go on, say something else. What's he gonna say? What's he gonna say?
Uh-oh.
Death is waiting for all of you. Oh, that's nice,
dude,
isn't it?
This is dark. I'm seeing all these cute, like, you're a father. You're like, okay, let's make these kids play these games, and they're like, all of a sudden you come back and it's like the kids are like talking about dark stuff, and they're like, what happened to my kids? They were playing this cute game.
It's E for everyone. Come on. Just because the gods are a bit weird.
But yeah, it seems like they have like it gets like really intense too. Is there like a story mode, or it's like always?
There is a single player mode that I'm working on. So it's gonna be like zoomed in, and you walk around a kind of overworld and kind of discover more of the narrative. So basically, if I'm going to tell the whole story of the game, which I probably shouldn't really, but at the beginning, when you're cloned and you're born, you have to basically do these solo trials that, then when you've proven yourself worthy, the god will take you and make you battle against other people in multiplayer. So it's like some...
Oh.
But if I tell you the whole story, okay?
Do you want to tell the whole story?
The story gets really crazy. The fishing game that we saw earlier...
Yeah.
The character from this game is actually in the fishing game.
Really?
And in the fishing game, he's an actor who got left behind on set on this fishing island.
Oh.
And then he's gone insane. And he writes, he believes his character is going to be so popular in this movie that he writes a whole script for like this TV series. So when he gets collected from his desolate island, this TV series will get made. And he describes the story of the TV series. And it's actually this game.
Wow. That's really stupid, interesting. It's like that's a weird connection. So it's so it's technically like a play or a movie or TV series, or you never know. You gotta just kind of play the game, and you'll see. You'll find out what happens.
In reality, right? Whilst it's really entertaining to me to do these really stupid things with stories, I don't think anyone will ever notice or give a shit.
That's true. So actually, from yesterday's presentation that I translated. It's nice. I was surprised that all of your games universe. Should I say this or not?
Yes.
Yeah, it's all intermingled. Like it's connected in one huge universe, and kind of like Marvel in a way, where like everything's connected. But you know,
But
I
with
don't-
less money.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything about that. But yeah, so it's crazy how like, as much as it sounds super crazy. It's like you were saying like the gods would show up with the cloning, and then you show like the connection between the deserted island and that game. It's amazing. And I'm like thinking like, I don't know how this would connect, and you just kind of explained it. Like, oh, that's how it connects. Cool.
It's like those really shit TV shows when at the end it was all a dream because they get like, lost in like
all right,
some
nothing,
like plot hole they
nothing
can't
happened.
figure out.
Ah.
So yeah, maybe I'll just do that, and eventually the whole universe will just be a dream, and then I'll start a new one. But yeah.
Speaking
Do you want to
of
play
new
another
one-
video? Do you want to
Yeah,
play
I
another one?
guess,
Let's do another one.
Yeah, that's.
Which one do you want to play? I'm going to leave it up to you.
Oh,
Video choice, man.
he's gonna choose a game.
What's it gonna be?
Oh, there we
Is
go.
the logo?
Let's see what kind of game are we gonna watch now.
NetherRealm.
NetherRealm.
Oh, it's a trailer.
Ooh.
So this trailer's really bad. I'm not very professional at video editing, as you can see. But
It looks nice. Oh, we got Groot.
yeah, I know. I think we're going to change him because he looks a bit too much like Groot.
Oh,
People
yeah.
say that. And I'd never even watched Guardians of the Galaxy. It's true.
But yeah,
But,
it's
yeah.
weird how like, well, there are tree people. Kind of, you can't really design them like.
I
it
think
becomes like
it's
a
the way his
similar
face is
way.
like flat. And so, I don't know. I think we got to change it.
It
you
seems
know.
like you can kind of select all these monsters right now.
Yeah,
and,
so this is procedurally generated demons. Yeah. So you make all these monsters out of all the bits you collect, and then you send them out to kill all of humankind. So in this game, you work in hell. You're like a middle manager who works in hell.
middle
and
manager.
Satan is your boss, and just managing this warehouse, and accidentally the wizard dude makes a mistake, and he opens a portal into your warehouse, and you're like, opportunity of the lifetime for a potential promotion. If I can possibly take over the entire human world and kill them all. So you start basically sending out the monsters, and then when you kill people, you select like special bits of their souls. You know, so they might have had certain skills. Like there might be an archer, and you get like the far-seeing eye of the archer, and that allows you to put that into a monster. And so that monster will be able to shoot further because he's got longer range.
Ah.
So it's kind of like Plants vs. Zombies or something, but by collecting different parts of monsters, you build your deck to be super custom. And the ultimate goal is that you play through the single player, and you get your like huge bunch of monsters, and you learn how to play the game, and then you go online. And so you figure out other people's tactics and see the crazy shit they've made, and go through the weird worlds that they built and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty big. It's got a bit of, I guess, Terraria and Spore and things like that in it. But I don't really want to oversell it, you know, because it's ridiculous.
Well, at the same time, I love the game like that because I remember, I don't know if you played it or not, long time ago. There's a PSP game called Patapon.
Patapon.
Patapon! Yeah, that thing.
Exactly.
It kind of reminded me of that, where like you gotta have different kind of characters and to shoot far,
Yeah,
close range, protect, and have these kind of different styles, but with bigger monster too. So like, I feel like
It is
I
a
would
little bit like that.
Yeah, I would definitely love to enjoy it because like I would love to like try to trial and error. Like, okay, let's go with this monster, and then get destroyed. I'm like, all right, let's try another new tactic.
So the idea is that like I look at all the other tower defense games from, you know, Plants vs. Zombies as an example, and I break down what makes those monsters unique. And obviously we've got loads of things that will make ours even more unique with stuff like, you know, runes and different like elemental attacks and things like that. But if I make a monster that doesn't have any legs and doesn't have any eyes and can't shoot, it sounds completely pointless.
Yeah,
but he's
true.
he's the same as the walnut in Plants vs. Zombies, right? He's a barrier that can block. So he'll be really cheap in souls, and you can build him, and you can make him like really, really big or whatever you want to do, right? So players will be able to basically, that's the goal, right? As me as a designer, that I want to make it that players can build any kind of monster from any kind of game they've ever played. You know, we'll see.
That game is coming out this year too, right?
I think
It's
so.
not. Like,
Yeah, let's do the next video.
Oh, snap.
No, it's supposed to come out this year. I think what we're going to do is more of a kind of live ops approach
Oh.
where we launch like a small version of the game, and then we keep on adding more and more features.
got it. All right.
This is our science fiction sports game.
First of all, there's so many characters
Yeah.
already.
So they're all the characters from all our games. They've come together to like battle in the Hyperball tournament. This is like Doom Cube. He's one of the Wow, 8 minutes of gameplay we got
Oh my
here.
goodness.
So
Well,
yeah,
let's go ahead and watch a few minutes of the gameplay.
so there's actually a narrative to this. Like you're
Oh,
some
that was-
kid
that
who
was done.
you're 17 years old, and you wanted to be a hyperball player, but you had to go and work for your parents in the noodle shop, and it made you really sad. And at 17, can you really be a hyperball player? Because
Like,
it's
dude.
too old, right? Like all the hyperball players that you've ever seen, they all started when they were 6, and at 17 you're already washed up.
It's like, I got this.
Yeah.
I got this.
So-
Need to play this.
So basically, there's it's really inspired by Rusty's Real Deal Baseball. I fucking love that game, man, on the 3DS.
Unfortunately, I haven't played that game. I can't relate.
Why not?
So sorry.
Why not?
I just didn't have the chance to.
Oh, okay. It sounded like you had some medical condition that barred you from playing.
No, I'm
baseball
just
games.
I just didn't play
Oh,
the game.
okay.
I'm
But,
sorry.
I was really worried then. I
No,
thought
no,
it was
no, I can definitely play the game if I get one, right?
yeah. Okay. Good. So, but that game is like a collection of kind of very simple mechanics-based games, and each one feels a little bit different, and it builds on the previous one. So, yeah.
Awesome.
This
awesome.
is a homage, but it's obviously totally different. So yeah, you can eventually hit your little hyperball up into space.
Now, can we
and obviously-
break the atmosphere or?
Yeah, you can.
Nice.
I think maybe. I don't know.
Or maybe. You never know. You never know what happens afterwards.
I don't, because I've never seen these videos. They were
Oh my
made without
goodness.
my input. So yeah, this obviously is very, very simple. It's about getting the perfect timing when you hit the thing.
Oh,
But there's
and-
other modes where you run around with the joystick and you've actually got to time your positioning. And there's other modes where you're battling against lots of players. At its core, there's 50% of it is a single-player narrative story game, and then 50% of it is 4-player, both co-op and battle modes. So
Nice. So it's like a sort of a lot of mini games, and this is pretty much kind of one of them.
yeah, there's lots of mini games built around this fictitious sport from the future. Yeah, where they hit things into space, and somehow that doesn't rip through the thing's skull.
Yeah, I
and
know.
kill it.
Apparently, that guy's skull is super amazing. It's 99%. I want to see what
Yeah.
happens when it reaches.
They
100%.
might well get.
Oh my goodness.
There we go. No,
Let's go.
The moon's coming, the moon's coming.
I guess you go over 109%.
you can do better than 100%.
Okay. It's
In our
always
games, we can beat 100%.
nice. 100% is not really 100%.
Which is what we'll do on Metacritic when this game comes out. I mean, I think it will get about 160% on Metacritic. I think.
Awesome.
I think totally
Of
doable.
course, everybody's gonna love the game, of course, right?
160%. I think you're going to see a satellite. It's going to be really cool. Look at that.
Oh,
it's a moon!
It's the moon! Oh,
Okay.
man.
Is the thing wizard on the moon? There's no wizard on our moon. We should put a wizard on the moon.
There's a rabbit in the moon in Japanese tale.
Oh, okay.
There-
So I'm
Oh,
hoping
and then we
that
got the level complete.
that was quite a long
Happy.
level. Hopefully we'll
Apparently
see a
he's
different
second
mode.
place though. What the?
Please play a different mode this time. That was a story. I never knew I could do that.
But so all these 4 games, they're all coming out when?
So this game is actually the closest to being complete, believe it or not. And
Oh,
this,
really?
do you want another exclusive?
Oh, another exclusive! Yeah,
So
of
yeah, this
course.
game's also coming to the Switch.
Oh, I like how
the-
you're making a game for the Switch, since Switch really needs a library.
So this is
game.
actually probably exclusive to the Switch because it's built around multiplayer, like
Oh,
couch
it's an
couch
exclusive.
multiplayer.
Oh,
I
so-
think. I don't know. We'll see.
We never know.
Yeah,
we never know.
I'm assuming it is because it doesn't run on anything else yet.
So, other than so for people who wants to know about this game, where could they go find the information?
I guess they'll harass me on Twitter, which is Springloaded Dev, or they could go to my Twitch account, which is it says I'm going to broadcast every Thursday. I never did that.
Oh well.
I just have this gravestone of I'm going to broadcast regularly.
We'll do it.
Yeah,
we'll do
one
it.
day.
I swear.
Come back every Thursday. It's like a Hachiko over at the station, you know? Everyone's just going to be waiting.
And they're like, "Where's
Yeah. Every
where's
Thursday.
where is this thing?" You see a comment saying, "Still waiting."
Yeah, that's because I'm evil. I don't care.
Yeah, he'll make you think that something's coming,
Yeah.
but you never know what's coming, right?
But you
But-
can email us through our website, which is email me. I think it says support. So
Oh.
maybe you end up not emailing me and somebody in my company gets
Or-
to have your abuse.
But I guess Twitter, website,
Yeah. House.
house.
You can come to my house. So I live in
knock on the
Singapore.
door. It's like,
It's-
what's going on the game?
Yeah, I
I
think
need
it's
more
okay.
information.
I think it's fine to harass people in their personal homes.
Yeah,
I think it's okay.
probably. Not my house, but his house. Thank
Okay,
you very
cool,
much
man.
for having over. And for you guys watching, definitely check out these games. I would definitely Switch. If you have a Switch and you're still wanting a game,